Let's continue our lesson. Are you ready? In this topic, you will learn the importance of proofreading your slides and the significant items in proofreading. After this lesson, you will be able to identify the mistakes in slides and correct the mistakes in slides. Shall we start? Think about this. Why is proofreading your slides important? Let's check out the reasons. 1. Reduce distractions. Even if your slide is flawless, with stunning graphics and outstanding content, a single typo can bring the entire presentation down. To put it mildly, typos are distracting, and viewers may only be able to concentrate on that one misspelled word. Don't let a few careless errors cause all of your hard work to be in vain. Therefore, by taking the time to proofread your slides, you ultimately want the facts you shared to stick in their minds, not the errors you made. 2. Improve clarity. Typographical errors are not only distracting, but they can also hinder the message. It is possible to misinterpret information if a letter is missing from a word or a word is missing from a sentence. For example, think about the difference between appeal and appall or republic and republic. It can also mean something entirely different to write "we do need to charge higher prices" as opposed to "we do not need to charge higher prices." That one little word changes the entire meaning of the sentence. By correcting typos right away, you can avoid any unnecessary confusion for your audience. 3. Professionalism. Reading something that contains grammatical and typographical errors will give the impression that it must have been done by an amateur. On the contrary, well-organized and proofread works leave quite the opposite impression. Careless mistakes are the mark of unprofessionalism, and it leaves audiences feeling like you weren't fully prepared and you made your slides in a rush. This is why it is vital to proofread all of your presentation media before your actual presentation. 4. Credibility. Minor grammatical errors can undermine your credibility. You can lose the authority of your arguments simply because of typographical errors. The audience may lose their trust in your ideas easily due to the impression of you not checking your works. A polished presentation is not only more effective, but it also helps to build your credibility as a knowledgeable source on the topic. Do you learn something? Hopefully the explanations have given you some insights on the importance of proofreading your slides. Now, let us look at the items that are important when proofreading your slides. 1. Spelling. Check for any spelling errors. Ensure all words are spelled correctly, especially in headings and bullet points where errors are easily overlooked. Use Spell Check feature to help you check spelling more easily. Remember, uncorrected spelling errors can make you look unprofessional. Spelling errors can be distracting to the audience. 2. Repeated words. Be alert with any repeated words. Skim through your slides to check for repeated words. Remember, having repeated words in your slides indicates carelessness, and you rush through your work. It can also be distracting and confusing. 3. Grammar. Verify that singular subjects have singular verbs and plural subjects have plural verbs. Maintain the same verb tense throughout unless a shift in time is necessary. Ensure pronouns agree with their antecedents in number and gender. Check for missing or incorrect articles. Ensure prepositions are used correctly. For example, in, on, for. Ensure similar ideas or lists have parallel grammatical structure, especially in bullet points. Remember, grammatical errors can hamper audiences' understanding of the slide content. It could make the audience confused, and they may lose interest in your presentation. We've almost come to the end of our lesson. Let's look at some of the examples of mistakes in slides. In the example before, the word alleviate is spelled with one L, thus the correct spelling should include a double L. In the previous example, the word help is repeated, therefore the repeated one must be removed. The mistake in the sentence "the car moves so fast" is in the subject-verb agreement. The correct form should be "the car moves so fast." Since car is singular, the verb move should be changed to moves to match the subject. The mistake in the sentence "he transferred the money last week" is the verb tense. It should be "he transferred the money last week." The past tense transferred is needed because the action occurred in the past. Pronoun usage is wrong in the sentence. The correct one should be us. Therefore, the right sentence is "My sister and I love fried noodles, so our daddy bought us 2 packets of fried noodles." The mistake in the sentence previously is the absence of the article. It should say, "You should see a doctor if the pain keeps coming back." The article is needed before doctor. The mistake in the sentence "Many people depend to AI to write essays nowadays" is the incorrect preposition. It should be depend on AI instead of depend to AI. The mistake in the sentence before is in the parallel structure. The activities listed should be in the same form. It should be, "Younger generation prefers shopping, paying bills, and transferring money using e-wallets." Now you have recognized the sample mistakes. Let's do an activity to test your understanding. In this activity, you are required to identify the type of mistake done and think about the correct answer. Just read the sentences silently. Are you ready? Let's check the answers. Wrapping up, there are 4 importance of proofreading your slides: reduce distractions, improve clarity, professionalism, credibility. When proofreading your slides, pay attention to spelling, repeated words, grammar,